Hey everyone, welcome back to Hellblade Senua's Sacrifice. Vero plays Hellblade Senua's Sacrifice. So hopefully this will be the last part, you know? We're almost done with the game. Spooky, scary skeletons and shivers down my spine. Alright, let's do this.
The beast is down there.
No.
She knows the beast is down there.
He's always watching you. The beast is there. You're never safe from him.
You can feel him.
Be careful.
She needs to find it.
Where is he? She needs to find it.
She lost it and she has to find it.
Feel it. Where is it?
The torch alight.
Great, another symbol.
Your eyes up. You're never gonna find it.
Are you even going?
Alright, let's go get the symbol. Or... oh, well. I don't have any slow-mo charges, so... okay, heavy attacks don't do shit, I forgot. Are we just gonna keep doing this for the whole day, dude? Please tell me I already have a slow-mo charge ready.
Finish this.
It's okay. Back to regular, guys. It's fine.
Behind you. Focus now. Finish.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay, focusing. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Take him down. Get him now. Watch out.
Hey. Come on, hit me. Okay, then don't hit me then. Ooh, that was a heavy attack. Like you're gonna hurt me using those moves.
Focus.
Come on, heavy. There we go. Cool beans. Hopefully this is the last few symbols I'm gonna have to do in this game. Now how am I gonna get this R shape? Am I gonna have to go all the way back there and look from above? I guess so. Hey, that wasn't so difficult, was it? Alright. I think there might be a boss battle, but I'm not sure. Alright, bring it on.
Her father tried to help her,
But she wouldn't listen.
he was doing his best. She never, ever listens. Didn't she listen to him? Trying to help her.
He was trying to save her from the darkness.
Zinbo was right.
Zinbel was trying to save her from the darkness.
But she wouldn't listen. Never disappeared.
And now everybody is dead.
Because of her. It's all her fault.
All her fault.
You guys keep blaming me, man.
She should have thought.
Why doesn't she learn? When will she learn?
She doesn't understand.
Now the darkness has Dillian's hand.
And it will take it and never give it back.
She can search and search, but she will never find
She's let the darkness in.
The dragon Fafnir is so large and deadly that it would be impossible to kill him face to face. But each day, Fafnir crawls across the heath to find water. So Sigurd digs a pit in the dragon's path and lies in wait in it. When Fafnir slithers overhead, Sigurd sinks his sword into the dragon up to the hilt. Sigurd leaps from the pit, and Fafnir sees his killer. He warns Sigurd that the treasure will lead to his death, as it led to the death of all who owned it. Sigurd replies that death comes to all men, and every man would want to be wealthy until that day. And he takes the treasure.
Cool.
What's she doing?
She's lighting a torch.
She's making light. She's making a fire.
She's got light on the other side.
She'll be safe. What's her plan? What's she thinking?
Okay.
To get there.
So I guess as long as I rush and get to the light at the end of the tunnel, as they say, I should be fine. Just gotta make a run for it, I suppose.
Now she can go.
She can do it.
It's light on the outside.
She can reach it.
She can go through now. No, she can.
Yes, she can. No, she can't.
Can I? There's
There's light on the other side.
She can do it.
there's an M here, but
She can make it.
are you sure I can make it? Whatever. Oh, wrong way. I'm going back. Okay. My plan is to go over there.
Faster, faster, keep going, keep going.
Stop! Get through. She has to do it. Get up! Get up! What are you doing?
Nice. Is it me or are the the illusions getting more scarier?
Faster, faster, keep going, keep going.
What is she doing? Stop!
Stop letting keep going. Stop letting the memories
Follow
follow you.
quick.
Faster, keep going, keep going.
What is she doing? Stop!
Guys, shut up.
Stop letting the memories follow you.
Just give me a second, alright? Jeez Louise. Right. Are we good? I think we're good.
Dillian. She can't help but think of him. A tender guiding flame in a world so black. The longer it burned, the more she convinced herself that there was nothing beyond its reach. How little separates us from what we fear.
Wisdom of the dragon, so he drinks its blood and asks Sigurd to roast Fafnir's heart for him. Sigurd does so, but when he touches the roasted heart to see if it is done, he burns his finger. Without thinking, he licks his finger and tastes the dragon's blood. In that moment,
Yummy.
he understands the language of birds and hears them talk nearby.
She's going too slow.
Dillian is so
Okay.
close. The torch will go out. The beast. Dillian.
She can do it. Keep going. Through there. Go quicker.
Hands again, really?
Keep the torch on. Just leave the light. Don't. Don't breathe.
I'm coming for you!
Oh no.
I'm coming!
Oh no. Come on.
Dillian! I see you!
The beast has Dillian.
No!
It's time.
You're not taking it from me!
I can smell you.
No!
Betrayed your god.
I am leaving with him!
Turn your back on me. That is why Dillian brought you now.
Has to fight. Fight. Has to fight for Dillian.
Let's bring it on.
Come into my shadow.
Oh, okay, not haha.
Can't do it.
Okay. Okay. Oh, heavy attacks. Heavy attacks are good. Whoa! What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Okay. Come on, hit me.
Just want to die. Look.
He's in the shadow. Behind you. You must find him now.
Can't I just dodge? I mean, it's much more easier anyway. Yeah, it's so much easier to just dodge and lose my focus. Okay, he hit me though. Slow-mo hitting. But this is so much easier. Aha! Got you. I don't see you anywhere, but... Never mind. Did I do it, Dad?
people think of evil as an unnatural, invisible force, and so invoke the gods for protection. But evil can come from the hand behind the gods. A familiar hand, cold and cruel. He tried to fix her with his rituals, kept her trapped in that hole. She couldn't say which was worse. The darkness, or the monster that her father had become. She couldn't fight them both. And so she left, headed for the one ray of light that shone down on her. If she had stayed, she wouldn't have survived. But maybe Dillian would still be alive.
I'm so sorry, my love.
She will save his soul.
Oh,
Even if this time she can't save her own.
Forgive me, Senua. I know you have no reason to trust me anymore.
Shadow, listen.
But believe this, it was my mission to make you hate the darkness with a passion so great it would focus your mind on this quest. Realize it,
Listen.
and fear like Vero's trap. All this time I've wanted to protect you from the truth that would have destroyed you a long time ago. But you have conquered your darkness at every turn.
Stay alert, Senua.
You deserve to see behind the veil of darkness.
Then take me to
He
the
wants her
mountain,
to trust him.
as deep as we can go.
No,
I won't stand in your way.
she has to trust him.
You will not survive what is in there.
I know.
What else can she do?
why is the rot spreading? I mean,
She's come this far. She wants to go forward.
This
I didn't die, did I?
Save Dillian's
I mean, I was close to death a couple of times, I think, but
going, Senua. Just keep going.
It's too dangerous to
Lie down.
obstruction.
It's the end. You can't hide to rest. What?
Hannah's gate.
Mother, I won't let the darkness trick me again. I know you're safe with the gods. I can feel Hela's gaze, searching for secrets inside of me. Secrets that even I can't see. I'm not here to fight my past. I'm here for Dillian. I will fulfill my vow, whatever the cost.
Dormammu, I've come to bargain.
It's the only way.
Now she has evidence.
She can see it.
The bridge.
She can't cross the bridge.
It's broken. She has to fix it.
It's too dangerous.
She's
Let me go back here first. I don't know what's behind here.
She's done it before.
She can. She can. She'll do it again.
How's she gonna fix it?
How will she do it?
There must be a
So
way.
you have to try.
She'll never make it.
The Northmen say the world will come to an end. They call this Ragnarok, the destiny of the gods. First, there will be a terrible winter, 3 years long. Then, mankind will turn on itself. Brothers will fight each other to the death, and people will forget what they owe their kindred. Times will be hard. Crimes will be great. It will be an age of axes and swords. The wind will blow through abandoned halls. Wolves will walk where children played. The world will fall into ruin.
So, Game of Thrones, basically? She did it! She did it! Hooray! Dora, 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 the Explorer. Yeah, I guess I gotta go back now. Most probably, I'll be fighting more stuff along the way as well. What did I say? Wow, okay.
Use your sword.
What the? What the? Okay. Nice. Hey! Hey! Fuck off. Hey! Stop it. Stop. Okay?
How will she do it?
That was weird.
What will she do?
How's she going to find his actual soul? Where does Ella keep the souls? How will she get it? What will Ella want? She must bargain.
No,
She'll kill her.
she cannot.
I'll give her my blade inside her throat. Trust me, guys, it'll work. So stop talking for like 3 minutes.
She could give her her own soul. No, her soul's rotting.
She'd rather die.
It's a worthless soul. But it's all she has to give.
She has a warrior soul.
No! I'm gonna beat the crap out of her. What are you talking
She can
about?
see it. The bridge.
She can't cross the bridge.
It's broken.
She has to fix it.
It's too dangerous.
She's done it before.
You have to fight on. Be powerful. The final battle.
Get his soul back.
It's the final task.
Yes, it is. This isn't just a broken bridge, is it? Mother, you showed me how to see further. To see the hidden wonders in our world and explore new paths into the unknown. To lead so that others may follow, or to warn so that they may avoid. That is our gift and our duty. I'm not going to look away in fear anymore.
Good on you.
She can do it.
She can do it. She can still see the secrets of the gods. She can think differently.
So special.
You can do it. She must see.
She has the sight. She can see.
I'm sure I can make that jump if I try, but you know, better safe than sorry, I suppose.
The Northmen say the gods will fight their last battle at Ragnarok. Their watchmen will blow the horn that can be heard through the whole world, and Odin will speak with the severed head of Mimir, which gives him good counsel. The land of the giants will thunder with the sound of their army on the move. The gods will assemble, the dwarves will leave their stones, the frost giants will come from the east, the Midgard serpent will turn up the waves, eagles will scream and tear at the corpses with their yellow beaks, the ship of the dead will set sail.
Am I gonna get up there? Ah. I have a good feeling that we're really near the end. This is it, boys. This is it. I'm gonna finish this game once and for all.
The Northmen say that at Ragnarok, the gods will face a ship full of their foes, which Loki has steered to Asgard. It carries the fire giants, the wolf that will eat the sun, and all kinds of dark creatures. Surt will join them with his sword of fire. The cliffs will crash, trolls will walk the land, men will tread the road to hell, and the heavens will split open.
Terrifying. That is not a thing you want to be trying to parry.
Behind you!
Two of you. Okay. Nice bitch slap.
It's nearly over. Finish.
Holy crap, okay. Do not die.
She's
Do not
injured.
die.
She can still do it. You won!
Oh no, okay, I'm tired. Alright, take a break then. What? You asking me to go over there? Why don't you come over here? Huh? Why do you want me to go over there? Bitch. Okay. Can I just block him? Yeah, do I really have to focus if I can just block him?
You can do this.
See, I don't need to listen to you all the time. I can just do my own shit. Bridge is fixed. Goody goody gumdrops. Time to go meet Hella and say hello. Get it? Hello? Hello? Okay, I'll shut up. I'll shut up. This is the last one.
The Northmen say that each god will do battle at Ragnarok. Odin will fight the monstrous wolf and be killed, but his son will avenge him and plunge his sword into the heart of the beast. Freyr will face Surt, but he had given his sword away for love, and without it, he cannot defend himself against the flames. Thor will smite the Midgard serpent to no avail. The sun will grow black, the earth will sink into the sea, the stars will disappear, fire and water will meet, steam will shoot up, flames will play against the sky, the heavens and earth and all the world will be burned, all the gods will be dead, and the warriors of Valhalla and the people everywhere. Senua, prepare yourself for Ragnarok. For it is nigh.
All right. Let's do it. The final battle. Oh boy, do I not.
She's ready. Remember your training.
Oh! Ooh. I didn't know I could do that. Huh.
Finished it.
Okay, I thought I could charge the guy who was charging at me, but yep. All right. Whoop, and up and up.
You're close.
Find a good position.
But you can do it.
Come back here.
Be ready. You can defend yourself. Come. He's gone.
Hey, come on.
The only way. Watch out.
I'm focusing. Hey, what? What am I? What am I hitting, man? Whatever, I mean, I don't really care. I'm just gonna keep chopping and chopping. Hey! Only I can hit people. Okay, fine, whatever. I'll give you that one.
He's gone. Yes, focus. Focus now.
Hey! There's too many of you. Oh, okay, that wasn't so bad. I mean, I was fucking up really bad, but, you know.
She's going to die. I'm scared. Wait. What happens when she dies? What happens to me when she dies? We die too. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. Stop dying. Stop.
Alright, here we go.
Wait.
What?
What happens when she dies? What happens to us? What happens to us?
We die too.
Do we die too?
We die too.
I don't want to die.
We'll all die someday.
I don't want to die.
And when everyone's gone, even the gods will die.
I don't want to die. We don't want to die.
I don't want to die.
Senua, stop. Turn back. Stop.
Ah,
When she starts to die, she wants
I will kill all of you. All the voices in my head will finally stop. I don't have to hear you telling me to do shit anymore.
I didn't ask you to be a part of me. If you don't want to die with me, then leave me alone.
I don't want to die. Please stop. Please stop. Please stop. Please stop. Please stop. Please stop.
Did someone say please stoppy stop?
Please stop.
You'll never come back if you go there.
There is nothing to go back to.
We only have each other now. Don't abandon me.
Everyone suffers. They were right about me.
Listen to me, not them.
They were
afraid. Like children scared of the dark.
So was I.
They made up monsters to fill the void. That doesn't make them real.
You look evil and scary.
They made them real.
No!
Follow your soul and let go of the Senua of old. For there lies your weakness, and the darkness will find it.
It's not like the old stories, is it? The noble warrior facing evil in search of victory and honor. Clear dividing lines. No. Oh, this place is not quite like that. It's as if it knows that true torment lies within. Memories you cannot defeat, cannot escape. This is her hell.
Well, I mean, I didn't finish all of them, but, you know, I hope that doesn't warrant me the bad end.
Wait,
Mother!
don't see me like this. Turn away, Senua! Turn away, Senua!
Do you see it, Senua? Do you see the darkness? Faces, fear and suffering.
You can see it.
I remember it clearly now.
She has nothing to fear anymore. The gods have saved your mother. Through my hand.
You killed her.
It is the will of the gods.
Fuck the gods! You did this to her!
Oh,
Why?
This is what happens when you listen to the voices of the underworld. They crawl into your soul and rot you from the inside. Defy the gods like your mother, and the darkness will come for you too. You understand, Senua?
I do understand. You cursed me with your own madness. I was just a child. You created this darkness! You created this darkness so you could hide behind it!
Only suffering brings salvation. It is the way of the gods.
is that Ella? I think it is.
It was all a lie. You are a lie! She didn't defy the gods. She defied you. And so you killed her.
You didn't pray to the gods. You prayed to your mother. Your mother, who was too weak to fight the darkness and abandoned you.
You tortured her! You killed her! You are the darkness!
Those rituals, the years of isolation, the pain that still haunts you. It was the only way to fight the curse within you.
You're a liar.
The darkness is inside you that will destroy you.
You're a liar!
No, Senua. The darkness is here. You cannot wish it away. And it will watch as you draw the last dying gasp.
What's with the subtitles?
I won't let you kill me!
You're still here? I'm gonna cheese it. If you keep sending monsters my way, I'm gonna cheese this fight, you know? Yeah, I'm cheesing it. Hey, okay. Oh my god, there's a lot of you.
Watch out!
Okay, there is
Behind you. Through your darkness. You're a liar and a murderer. And if you really are Hela, then I have a sword here that can kill a god.
So, what do you want me to do? Oh, it's
Run forward, moving backwards to wallow in your miserable past. You're making a mistake searching for Dillion. The same mistake that killed him in the first place. I'm trying to save you from yourself. You still believe it is a lie? The plague of darkness, the butchering of Dillion by the Norsemen. You saw it yourself.
You told everyone I was cursed. They believed you. I believed you.
Tell me, Senua, where is Dillion's soul if the darkness is alive? How you save him?
I know he's here. Dillion, I know you're here. Hold on. I'll find you.
okay. Okay, you bit me. just turn into Valravan?
Watch out.
Oh, hey, sir. Long time no see. Well, I mean, all of the bosses here at one place, I can't help but think that maybe this is my time to die. Ah, son of a bee sing.
Where is he? You're trying to trick me again with your lies. I know he's here. You took him from me. You have him.
Stop. Let him go now. I'm warning you.
Or what? What can he do to me that you haven't already? Fight me. Come on.
What? No! I just want to fight the boss already, guys. Come on.
You betrayed your own father. You betrayed the gods in search of Dillion, in search of love. Look where that's got you. Let go of your darkness. Let go of redemption. Let go of Dillion. Don't let your darkness hurt anyone else.
Whoa! Why am I getting blinded? Not cool. Okay, I deserve that one. Yeah, I know.
Surrounded, Senua. Behind you.
Again? How many people are behind me? Holy shiza, where do you guys keep coming from? Okay, I really need to...
Watch out. Careful, Senua.
Huh, this is easier than I thought. Okay. I know. Okay. Backing up. How many of you guys are there anyway? I mean,
Behind you. Watch out.
I'm pretty sure this is gonna take a while. So, I mean, do I have to attack Hella or something? Is this something that I need to do? Oh, hey, boob shot. That's not appropriate at all. Do I have to hit you? Okay. Can I hit you? Nope. Doesn't seem like I can hit up. Okay. I really don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. I mean, guys are just gonna keep coming at me? I keep getting bashed by this guy.
Let go of your back.
No, I will not let go. I will not give up. You think I'm some kind of pussy? No. I will not let go of this battle. Dillian, my love, needs me. He needs me.
Let go of Dillian. Go
No.
off your battle.
No.
You're going to die.
No.
Careful.
I will not let go. Can I just kill you, you half-boobed lady? I guess not. I guess I really do have to die. I mean,
Careful.
I don't know. Part of me is thinking that this is actually part of the battle, Like, they make you think that you should let go, but you shouldn't after... I mean, I don't know.
Behind you.
I have been doing this for like quite a while already, so maybe I should. I should just let them kill me.
Behind you. Surrounded, Senua.
At this point, I don't think it's a matter of...
You've done enough. Stop. You're killing yourself.
I finally died.
If you're alive, and there's no darkness, then you never took him from me, did you? And I can't save Dillian. Is that what you want me to believe? After all you've done to me? And to him? You're not a lie, but you're a liar! You crawled into me to confuse me and deceive me. But I know he's here. I know you have him. I'll give you my life. That's what you want, isn't it? My soul. Take it. I'll be a slave for you. I'll fight with you at Ragnarok. If you release it. I've got nothing left. No fear. No hate. No quest. Nothing. No power over me.
Well, you pissed her off, didn't you?
I learned the hard way to not be afraid of death, Senua. Because a life without loss is one without love. You turn your back on death, and all you can see is the shadow that it casts.
This is kind of gay.
The longer the shadow grows until all you can see is darkness. When our time comes, we must look death in the eye and embrace it as a friend. Only then can we let go of our fear. And emerge from our darkness.
I have no idea what's happening.
Never forget what it is like to see the world as a child, Senua. Every autumn leaf is like a work of art.
Stop showing that side boob. I'm gonna get banned.
Every day, a new story. We too emerge from this magic, like a wave from the ocean, only to return to the sea.
What?
Do not mourn the waves, the leaves, and the clouds. Even in darkness, the wonder and the beauty of this world never leaves us. It is always there, waiting to be seen again.
Oh great, the voices are back.
Oh no. Oh. It's the rocks. The darkness is back. The darkness is back. Wait. What is it? It feels... It's different. It feels... It's okay. Is it okay?
This is where my story once began.
It's different.
And so it has to end here,
It's changed.
because I cannot see further than this.
Follow us. We have another story to tell.
More?
My friend, go with her.
Bullshit. There's more?
This now will be your story to witness. Goodbye.
What? What happened to Hela?
I know it's hard to tell.
What?
You feel hoping what you need is behind every door.
I don't know.
Time you get hurt,
I'm probably
want
too
you to change.
fucking dumb to understand the whole story, but
You're human.
we were Hela, or
The feeling sometimes
Hela was us, or we killed Hela? I don't fucking know. I'm gonna Google the ending. So you guys enjoy the credits. I'll be back before you know it.
I truly understand. Please don't cry now. Please don't go. I want you to stay. I'm begging you, please. Please don't leave here. I don't want you to hate for all the hurt that you feel. The world is just illusion, trying to change you. Being like you are, well, this is something else. Who would comprehend? But some that do lay claim divine purpose blesses them. Well, that's not what I believe, and it doesn't matter anyway. A part of your soul ties you to the next world, or maybe to the last, but I'm still not sure. But what I do know is to us the world is different, as we are to the world. I guess you would know that. Please don't go, I want you to stay. I'm begging you, please. Please don't leave here. I don't want you to hate for all the hurt that you feel. The world is just illusion, trying to change you. Please don't go, I want you to stay. I'm Please don't go. I want you to stay. I'm begging you, please. Please don't leave here. I don't want you to hate for all the hurt that you feel. The world is just illusion, trying to change you. Please don't go. I want you to stay. I'm begging you, please. Oh, please don't leave here. I don't want you to change for all the hurt that you feel. This world is just illusion, always trying to change you.
All right. Is that? That is that. All right. So there's a few things I want to say before I end off this series and Hellblade as a whole. First off is the secret ending. They said if I get all of the lore stones, I missed some of it before going into that portal thingy. They said Druth would come out of it as a secret cutscene before your fight with Hela. And he would tell you some stuff about how he was a coward and, some stuff. If you really want to see it, I'm sure there's a video out there on YouTube. I'm not gonna play through the whole game again just to, get that small little cutscene, but I'm sure there's someone out there on YouTube that already, uploaded it. Another thing, it is also said here that it turns out that Hela was Senua deep down inside, and they mention that it makes a lot of sense since Hela rules hell in Norse mythology, and that's the world that Senua's psychosis created. So it only makes sense that she would be its ruler, knowingly or not. But thanks to Dillian's lessons from when he was alive, Senua slowly came to realize that she had triumphed over herself. Anything else important here? Yeah, so this whole story is her getting through her darkness, I guess. So her psychosis isn't really gone. The voices in her head came back as they mentioned here, and that's pretty much the ending. So Hela was Senua. And yeah, still don't really understand, to be honest, but the game was amazing, in my opinion. Actually, I want to see what this Hellblade feature is about. After completing Hellblade,
Stormy seas and lost
sure, I completed it. I'm gonna watch it then.
She's dreamt of this before.
It's coming. Is it?
They say dreams are visions of our memories, thoughts and fears, as seen by our inner eye. But what if each one of us is always dreaming, even when awake? And we only see what our inner eye creates for us. Is this what hell is? A world shaped by Senua's nightmares. Maybe that's why people fear seeing the world through her eyes.
Yes, she's scared.
Because if you believe that Senua's reality is twisted, you must accept that yours might be too.
Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice is a video game about Senua, a Celtic warrior on a vision quest into Viking territory. But what sets our hero Senua apart is that she suffers from severe psychotic mental illness.
Okay, so I guess this guy will explain the whole story to us then, before I end the video.
The original idea for Hellblade was to create a classic hero's journey, a journey of suffering, but one where the fantasy world is not another planet or alternate universe, but a world that is constructed in Senua's mind.
Yeah, that's what they mentioned.
But to do so would mean putting psychotic mental illness at the center of the experience, a subject that is still considered taboo, and a challenge that was both terrifying and exciting in equal measure. In Hellblade, the starting point was a newly discovered Celtic goddess called Senua in Ashwell, Hertfordshire. When first discovered, her name was thought to be Senua, a name which I liked and kept. I wondered if Senua might have been a Celtic warrior like Boudica who stood up to the Romans. While the Romans had conquered all of Europe, there was a group of Celts up in the furthest reaches of the Roman Empire that could not be conquered, the Picts. And so the Romans built a wall, called Hadrian's Wall, that spans across Britain from sea to sea to keep the Pictish barbarians at bay. The Picts were known for their war paint, painted on with woad, and their matted hair clumped with lime. And so Senua would be a barbarian Pict in this image.
What's your name?
Senua.
Senua.
I haven't seen you before.
I don't live home much.
Oh, Zeno's daughter.
I have to go.
Wait!
Orkney is off the coast of Scotland and was inhabited by the Picts, steeped in history and mystery, and so I made Orkney Senua's home and set the stage for a crisis. In the late 8th century, the first Vikings landed on the Orkney Islands. The population of the Picts crashed thereafter, replaced by the Norsemen of the 9th century. Were they wiped out? We don't know for sure, but it would seem likely given the reputation of the Vikings. The Northmen's brutality is legendary. High-ranking leaders and chieftains of the tribes they conquered were often offered as sacrifice to their gods. The most brutal of these sacrifices was known as the Blood Eagle. I imagine Senua as a young female warrior who returns home from exile to find her partner, Dillion, brutally sacrificed to a Norse god by these hellish warriors from a faraway land. I imagine the horror of this moment and how it would have dragged her deep into mental torment.
I have no idea how long this documentary would be, but since it's the ending, you know, whatever.
I came to learn that the Celts had a sophisticated and nuanced perspective on the nature of mental disorder. One term they used was Gelt. A Gelt is a man or woman who has been driven mad by a curse, battle trauma, or grief. The Gelt would take to a life in the woods in search of penance, punishment, and purgation. And so Senua became a Gelt, cursed by darkness, looking for redemption in the wild.
Ah. So it's her mental...
Another word the Celts used
Druth.
to mental disorders was Druth, meaning fool, or one who utters the word
Seeing
God.
Druth in real life is kind of funny.
They tell of the mad sinner who flees battle into exile and takes on a beastly nature, growing feathers on his body. The character called Druth in Hellblade is based on a little-known person called Findan, an 8th century Irish Celt who was captured and enslaved by the Vikings, but eventually escaped to Orkney where he became a monk.
I will tell you my stories of hell, if I may walk with you.
Upon meeting Senua, it would be his stories that fuel her quest deep into their world of gods.
The Northmen say the world will come to an end.
The sun will grow black, the earth will sink into the sea, the stars will disappear, fire and water will meet, flames will play against the sky,
the heavens and earth and all the world will be burned, all the gods will be dead, and the warriors of Valhalla and people everywhere.
Senua, prepare yourself for Ragnarok, for it is nigh.
Oh, that's
so the
cool.
stage
It's
was
a real
set for
person.
a new adventure, a journey into the Norse underworld called Hell, a vision quest fueled by madness and myth. A fantasy that was created by Senua's own mind, and one that we would experience through her eyes.
This is your mission. This is your quest. There is nothing else left.
To make
That's
a game
really
about
cool.
a warrior with psychotic mental illness as its central theme was fraught with danger. Mental illness such as psychosis is still taboo and rarely acknowledged in a century of cinema, never mind the new medium of games. Where it does feature, it often conflates psychosis and psychopathy associated with a lack of empathy. It is unfortunate that these two words sound so similar that they are used interchangeably in media. I must admit that I didn't have to look very far to discover my own ignorance of the subject. So we reached out to Paul Fletcher, psychiatrist and professor of health neuroscience at University of Cambridge.
This is actually an interesting documentary.
And it refers to having a loss of contact with objective reality. So it's characterized by two main sets of symptoms. One of them is hallucinations, where somebody experiences perceptions when there is no actual objective thing out there to perceive.
Who are you?
And the other is delusions, where somebody comes to very often bizarre, unpleasant, frightening beliefs when there's no good evidence in favor of them.
There's no doubt about it. The source of the darkness is in Helheim. And the goddess Hela holds his soul there.
We reached out to Welcome, a biomedical research charity that spends billions on research and awareness programs aimed at improving health.
Mental health hasn't always been presented in the media in a way that is particularly helpful. It can be challenging to engage people with the subject matter, and there are a lot of preconceived ideas about mental health, and particularly schizophrenia and psychosis. So we hope our support allows the team to continue to collaborate with Paul Fletcher and with those who have experience of psychosis to create a game that provides a fresh perspective on the condition and allows audiences to engage with it in a way that just wouldn't be possible in any other medium.
What started out as a brief consultation convinced me that we were only scratching the surface of an immensely deep and interesting subject that could enrich and change the very nature of the game.
That's cool. Thanks so much for coming here.
Pleasure. Thanks. It's really interesting for me. I'd love to be involved. I think it's fascinating.
Our understanding of psychosis is still very much a mystery, and ways of treating it are still primitive compared to physical illness. After all, it is easy to see the pain and suffering caused by physical diseases or physical trauma. It is not so easy to see the mental suffering and trauma of severe mental illness. But what if we could find a way to see it? Games are capable of drawing you in for hours on end, playing the role of a character who is different from you, experiencing their perspective, and actively involving you in a world that functions with a different set of rules. If we were to represent Senua's psychosis, we would have to simulate voice hearing, a common attribute. But how can we simulate something we have no first-hand experience of? Professor Charles Fernyhough, a leading expert in voice hearing from Durham University, offered his help.
Hearing voices is an experience that is usually associated with severe mental illness, and crucially we know that hearing voices is a part of ordinary life for many people who don't meet the criteria for mental illness.
Yeah. Oh, that's not him in real life.
We know voices vary according to where they appear in space. Voices can appear far away in the distance, they can appear right there in your ear, they can seem to be coming from inside your head.
Based on the information Professor Fernyhough provided, I put together a sound brief and invited some actors to the studio. We recorded the actors using a binaural microphone, which records the 3D spatial position of sound, replicating the way sound is heard by human ears. It gives you an incredible sense that the person you are listening to is right there beside you.
Can't see how she's going.
It's kind of funny seeing how they do it.
Came to our studio with two young voice hearers to speak to our team. We talked at length about their experiences, and they listened to our tests, giving us feedback on how we could improve on it.
Everyone hates her. She's cursed.
It's the evil guy.
To represent what this experience
evil
is like.
dad.
Partly because it's such a personal, intense, emotional experience. It's testament to how Ninja Theory have been listening to what the researchers are saying, but also crucially listening to the experts by experience. What they've come up with is so compelling. It's by far the best
this is really enlightening, you
I've
know,
heard of what these
seeing
experiences are like.
Other common attributes of psychosis are visions and flashbacks. We met with Recovery College East, who work with and care for people recovering from severe mental disorders. A group of service users gave us their first-hand account of what they experience.
Sometimes when the visions or what we're seeing is too much, it becomes more difficult until eventually we perhaps don't see anything.
The people we spoke to, the stories they told, were fascinating, harrowing and mind-boggling. The reality of what people experienced was vivid, far exceeding what I could possibly have imagined. We went away itching to represent some of these visions and flashbacks in the game.
Damn.
Now my heart is so, love is so far away. Don't you know how I wanna feel deeper? I could never know how you grow.
I have much more respect for this game now, knowing how much work is put into it, you know? Seeing it firsthand.
I just wanna feel deeper.
No idea what's going on with the singing though.
I just wanna feel deeper, deeper. As you all know, my heart is so, love is so far away. Don't you know how I wanna feel?
What?
I could never know how you grow. All these days are killing me. Feel like this.
I mean, I understand what they're trying to do, like replicate whatever the experiences of these people actually have before. But what's with the singing though?
I just wanna feel deeper, deeper.
To refine our work, we continue to hold meetings with Recovery College East over the course of a year and a half, showing them what we had achieved so far and refining the in-game representations
Guy eating the
based on their
biscuit.
feedback. With their help, flashbacks, visions and changes in perception were woven into the story and gameplay of Senua.
The students that are involved in this project are incredibly excited about being involved. They have described the experience as being important because it values their lived experience and shows that despite what we have been through, all of that experience becomes valid, that actually it's something that we should all be talking about.
The experiences described range from beautiful to frightening beyond comprehension. I heard of a girl who has to live with an angry voice screaming at her, slamming on her doors and walls 24 hours a day. I met someone who would often see hanging corpses in a room, so real that she would sometimes try to rescue them. The panic and fear that comes with such visions is entirely understandable, and it can be a living horror for some.
Worthless, weak, pathetic. Go on, feel sorry for yourself, because there is no one left to do that for you.
I was urged by one fellow that we should not shy away from showing this horror, and so I was perpetually torn in making Hellblade. Had we gone too far with our representations or not far enough?
Broken and lost. Just like your sword.
Come on.
In some ways, voice hearing and visions were the low-hanging fruit, so to speak. There's another aspect of psychosis that is much harder to explain, but one that I think video games are uniquely able to represent, which are often called delusions.
People begin to see patterns in the world. They begin to link things that most people wouldn't link. Most of the things that we might think would be coincidence or, not worth commenting on. Nevertheless, that might have a particular salience or importance for them.
One individual described how everyday words, sounds,
How long is this documentary?
objects were steeped in meaning to him, forming a strange and sinister puzzle that he was determined to solve but could not quite get to the bottom of.
It's not just brain dysfunction. It's not like the system shut down. It's actually an incredibly creative process. The person creates a world populated with voices and phantasms and terrors, and they're completely immersed in it. They believe in it.
We often invite people into the studio to play the game. In one of our playtests, they played through much of the game, making associations between runes, secret messages, and the threat of darkness that stalked them. There are many things that happen in the world of Hellblade that make perfect sense within the context of Senua's mind. The dark rot that's killing her slowly from within, the secret runes of the gods that block her path to Helheim, and strange associations that exist in the game to confuse you. To complete Senua's quest, you have to internalize and accept the logic and meaning behind these things to progress. Afterwards they said that they didn't see much evidence of mental illness in the game. People with delusions of all sorts would argue the same thing, that they are not aware of their experience being abnormal in any way.
I need this sword. It's important.
Representing perception changes and thinking patterns within Hellblade gives us a set of symptoms common in psychosis. But people with lived experience were keen to emphasize another point, that it is wrong to define a person by their symptoms. Quite often, the illness comes not from the symptoms, but from the stigma, isolation and mistreatment that comes about from the rest of society.
They say that I'm cursed. What if they're right?
I needed someone to portray Senua, someone who could believably internalize her suffering. Melina Jurgens, our video editor, had been a stand-in for Senua over a few months while we perfected our motion capture techniques. Without realizing it, she had already auditioned for the role.
She's basically
Senua.
Senua.
Well enough to know that I didn't have to teach her to act,
the
but
Senua.
to relive her own internal pain.
That's really cool.
As often is the case, those who have suffered mental anguish are never far from us.
Damn, the actors are good.
My hope is that by creating a compelling and aspirational character in Senua who feels very much real, albeit in a fantasy setting, we can provide a lens into her reality, a different one to yours, and this is where storytelling comes into play. I imagined her life based on common threads in real people's lives. She was always prone to psychosis as a child. Her mother Galina also heard voices and had visions, so perhaps there was a genetic aspect. Or perhaps it was cultural, as she lived within a world without science.
Okay, I'm
gods
sorry.
And superstition, as exemplified by
Just
her druid
seeing
father.
it in real life is kind of funny.
Psychosis developed in her late teens to early 20s and was exacerbated by stigma and isolation at the hands of the clansmen and her father.
This darkness. It's spreading.
The trauma of seeing her lover Dillian sacrificed tips her over the edge, making her remodel her reality around a concept that connects everything: the darkness. So the question, is what Senua experiences real? Can only be answered by saying, yes, it is real. It is her reality.
All of her suffering will have been for nothing. It's just a matter of time.
Pong. Pong pong.
Towards the end of the project, service users and professionals that had collaborated with us were invited to see the near-final game. It was a chance to see if the game had reflected their views or if it had misrepresented them.
For me, being involved in especially developing Senua's character has been really important, and being able to bring in my perspective and what I see and what I hear, and having that built into the game has been a real privilege. It's gritty and it's meaty, and there are some tough subjects in there that are being tackled with honesty.
I was blown away by it today, absolutely blown away. It was just fantastic to get the opportunity to use our lived experience in a very creative way. There's nothing tokenistic about the work we've put in. It feels like we've been listened to, things have been taken on board, and I think there was a lot of realism in the game itself, and it feels very authentic.
Hellblade will give people a good experience of what it's like to hear voices and have those experiences. I'm glad that the guys at Ninja Theory kind of asked us to come along and help them build an experience that's positive when it comes out, and get myself a copy and have a go.
Oh, totally expect them to give me that for free if I was part of the project.
All the way through, I was really inspired by how the conversations have translated into the game in a way that I think I didn't imagine was possible. So wonderful, really wonderful.
I really hope that others will follow the lead they've set and use the power of something like a video game to change people's perceptions, to increase understanding, and ultimately to make some of the stigma around voice hearing and other experiences go away.
For me, it was really exciting to see something that I explore scientifically being represented so beautifully in a character who's trying to penetrate the mysteries of the environment in which they've been placed, with all of this strange uncertainty and noise and conflicting information that they're getting. I'm very excited by this way of trying to represent mental illness, because I think it actually might be offering us insights that we wouldn't get from pure scientific explorations, and actually giving us quite an empathic view of what it might be like.
Yes, I suppose I agree.
Mental illness has been with us for as long as we have been on this planet, but why? Why hasn't evolution stamped out this weakness from within our gene pool? I often pondered this question until I realized that the question had an inbuilt flaw. It assumes that being and thinking differently is a weakness. The only reason we have computers, spacecraft, medicine, poetry, art, and yes, even video games is because individuals were able to simulate new abstract realities in their minds and share them with the rest of us. We need people to be willing to see differently in order for us to progress and survive as society. And we need to be open to these new ways of seeing. And it is this spirit that motivated me to create Senua's story and share it with you.
Cool. Whew. A slightly long documentary, but well worth it if I had a say in it. So that was Hellblade, Senua's Sacrifice. Let me know what you guys feel about the whole game. In the comments down below. And also, thanks for sticking around for the whole of the series. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. So once again, thanks everyone for watching. Check the annotations at the end for more games that I've played before. And I'll see you guys in the next video, or whatever I make. Stay Vrociełl.
That's what I'm talking about.